and WNBA, right? Yep, we are talking about the WNBA once again. Caitlin Clark, everybody knows this right now, has been left off the Women's USA team. And now, obviously, you're going to probably have this, or not probably, you're going to have this debate. You're going to have, how you feel, on this side, how you feel on that side. Obviously, they're going to ask Caitlin, and they did ask Caitlin, how she felt about it. And I love the response that she gave. She, said it's one of the hardest team, or is the hardest team to get on, which is absolutely right, because there's only 12 spots, right? There's not, multitude of teams or anything like that. It's one team, it's 12 spots, and that's all that's there. So is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Did they do Caitlin dirty? And here's what I'm going to say on it. Again, this roster, as far as like who she had to be out, and I think Mo, you might have that, to put up and show us, is that you got to look at now. Obviously, Caitlin plays the guard position, so we're looking at this right now. She plays the guard position, so we're not worried about any forwards or centers or anything like that. So you look at the guard play. You got Diana Taurasi, you got Jewel Lloyd, Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, Sabrina Ionescu, and Chelsea Gray, up there in that guard spot, right? So that's a tough. I mean, we're talking about the 12 best players. We got a small sample size, with Caitlin. Can she ball? Yes. Is she a monster? Yes. Even though she said they don't woke up the monster, I think the monster was already, woke. But I'm just looking at it as that they stayed with a veteran team. They've had success. They've won the last 7 gold medals. But also, I'm kind of wondering, and I don't know this, myself. Caitlin is by far known in the U.S. How much of that is overseas right now? Do they, because she hadn't had a chance to go overseas yet. She's been playing college ball. So that, I know some people are talking about, hey, this is a chance for them to expand the WNBA and make it global and everything. But if you haven't been bigging up her to the world just yet, maybe it's not, right? And let's be honest, the people that's ahead of her, these ain't people that just something to sneeze at. Now that maybe possibly perhaps you could put an argument to say, hey, you know what, maybe Diana Taurasi, but that would just be because of age. You can't do that, right? Diana Taurasi is still a legend in that game, and we've seen this before, right? This is nothing new. We've seen it. She's in her rookie season. She got a sample size of 12, maybe 12 or 13 games in comparison to seasons with these other players. We already know she's going to be on the team next Olympics. We've seen how in the men's USA, it may take the young guys a little bit longer. We're doing this last run with LeBron, KD, Steph, and all that stuff. We're getting that out the way, those veterans, right? Even though I talked about the changing of the guard with SGA and SGA is in Canada, but you get what I'm saying. Tyrese Halliburton and Jalen Brunson and all those other young guns and everything. But there's a time. I think there's just a time that has to be played out. Yes. As far as like the popularity of Caitlin Clark, you definitely want to put that, on display. But in fairness to who's already been on that team or who's available for that team, and in comparison to who she's going up against, I can understand it, right? I won't say she got robbed or anything. And here's the thing: she's listed as an alternate. She's one of the top 2 alternates. So if somebody can't make it, something happens, then chances are she's going to be, on that team. Mo, you got anything you want to say about
it? Your last point. She's definitely going to be on the team. I mean, because somebody is not going to be available. I can't say who that is, but I mean, I feel like she'll make the team this year. But
really,
yeah, I mean, as an alternate, right?
But well, she's on there as an alternate right now.
That's what I'm saying. So she'll see some action.
So you think somebody's going to get hurt?
Man, I think that this, and I'm not going to do the conspiracy theory move right now. So I'm gonna slow down on that a little bit. But I just think, first of all, it's just disrespectful to debate it as much as we've been debating it over the past 24 hours or however long it's been since this announcement come out. Because come on, you just read the names, right? You're not replacing any of these players. You know, I mean, you're not going to do that. She's not ready. I mean, she's a rookie. She's coming. She's a dog. She'll get there. But your time is coming. And you made another good point, too. They don't know her over there. I mean, she's a big name here in the States, right? She hadn't been overseas. She's Diana Taurasi. You know, you going across the waters, and they love her like we love her here. But
right, and that's kind of like what I was getting at, Mo. Is like Brittany Griner. They know about Brittany Griner because she played overseas. They know about Diana Taurasi because she played overseas and played for, you know, those international teams. So just haven't had that yet. But you know, like you said, it's on the way. And
I think they'll make a way for her to try to squeeze her in that shit. That's my little conspiracy theory.
Okay.
But